Hello everyone, this is Scott J. Away from Crucible Custom Props here in Northworks Lab and all the forums. This is another Luke and Leia live fire blaster replica. It's a live fire, so it is a live firing pistol. It's a Vostok Margolin 22 long rifle. This one is for Charlie. I will be making a separate video for his takedown instructions and everything. This is just kind of a presentation video for everyone. This is the second one I've done. The first one, of course, was my own. This one is this is for him. He wanted something unique, and we saw this Margolin for sale and had to jump on it right away because they've been really hard to come by. In fact, over the last few years, I've only seen two. This being the second one that were correct, that had the threaded barrel and wasn't the long beaver tail and all that stuff. So it was time to make another Leia Luke live fire. So now some people will say, well, what are you talking about? Luke in A New Hope at the end ceremony, Luke did carry a blaster up to get his medal, and this was the same blaster that Leia used to shoot the stormtrooper at the beginning of the movie. You can see it in the promo pics afterwards when Luke is in the black outfit. He carries that weapon as well, but it is in the film as Luke and Leia's pistol. So there it is. Fairly straightforward, not too much to modify really, as far as how it goes. There's the Margolin, of course. Then you have a vintage camera cord, coiled cord, and this is vintage, so I recommend, Charlie, don't take this on and off or it will crack. Right now there's no cracks in it, but they're old and they're hard to find, so just take care of it. When you oil the gun, just put a coat of oil on it just like you would anything else. There's a tom-tit cylinder here. This is the compensator, and so what I had to do really was machine an extended barrel, a threaded extended barrel. So the original barrel is threaded, so I had to make a threaded extension that allows for the tom-tit cylinder, the cord, and the compensator to all fit. And then the last piece is the only greebly, well, not the only greebly, but the second. There's two, 1, 2, 3. The third greebly is this mystery chunk. We don't really know what it was on the original prop, but you cannot see any screw holes in it or anything like that. So my theory, and I could be wrong, but my theory is that it's a magnet, which is exactly what I used. It's a really powerful magnet, so it's Charlie, I would not recommend taking it off for any reason. If you want to shoot at the range and sight with it, you just simply flop it over to the side and then flop it back for looking. But if you need to get your sight picture, you can just do that, flop it to the side, but I wouldn't try and take it on and off. Now, something interesting about this magnet, I did a lot of scaling. The first time I got it a little bit wrong, and then the second time I scaled it, I took more time to do it, and I think I got the magnet the right size. So if you look at the reference pictures, and by the way, guys, I'm not pointing the gun at my own face loaded. It is empty. But if you look at the reference photos, there's somewhere it points right at the camera, and you can see the thickness and everything. You can get if you know the scale of these parts, you can scale that correctly. So that's how I got the scale for that magnet, and I believe it's correct. So one interesting thing about the magnet, originally I was painting mine and this one was painted up until about 30 minutes ago. But when you're cleaning it, things tend to get sucked straight to it and it'll chip the paint right off. So I got curious and I wondered if you could chemically blue it. So I tried steel blue, that didn't work. Aluminum black blackened that coating that's on the magnet perfectly. So it's a much better solution than the paint. And so FYI everyone, magnets can be blued with aluminum black. Pretty interesting. So anyway, as I said, this is a live fire. It's 22 long rifle. It is empty. It has nothing in it, but it does live fire, and I will be attaching the video of it firing at the end of the video. So probably like mine lives in a safe 100% of the time of its life, unless it's going to the range. So no one really gets to look at it or appreciate it or anything except for myself, because it's locked away all the time, and I imagine that's how this one will be as well. That is up to the new owner to be a responsible firearm owner, and pass all his background checks and everything to take possession. But there it is. And here is the twin. This is mine. So there's two. Though, as far as I know, other than the original prop, these are the only two in existence on this planet. I don't know if anybody else has done it, but as far as I know, they haven't. So that's it. Thanks for looking, guys. Oh, well, actually, the next cut will actually be some range footage of it firing. So, yeah, there's not much. It's a 22, so it's not going to be a big fireball or anything, but it does work, and it works safely and consistently. I put about 300 rounds through it, so they are all good. It's a fun little target shooter. If you're actually, I did dial in the sights, so it does hit the target. It shoots it as accurately as you can shoot it. So it's up to the shooter to do a good job with it. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for looking, and I hope you guys enjoy it.